Welcome everybody to another great episode of Real Life Matters. We're saying kudos to a lot of people out there. We're in lockdown again, and a lot of people. But I'm still keeping and bringing the media and the entertainment to you, so you guys have things to do and something to watch while you are at home. But anyways, I have somebody here, a special guest today, and he's a recording artist. And he's been doing a lot of songs and different things. And he also he has a story behind his new release song that we're going to get to know about that. So anyways, with no other further ado, I introduce to you Kiia, recording artist.
Hi, DBoss. How's it going?
I'm okay. I see you there, your nice bright studio. You got your guitar and or bass behind you, right?
Yeah, this is my little setup here. This is where the magic happens.
So can you tell everybody where you come from?
I'm from Toronto, Canada. And I was born in Iran, but moved here since I was 10 years old. So I grew up
Iranian. So you got all that good food.
Yes. You know it.
I know the food. I know the food very well.
Yeah. The food is amazing. The culture, the food, the people,
So how long have you been doing music for?
Well, I started with traditional Persian instruments since I was 7 years old. So music has always been a part of my life, and I've always been writing. But professionally, for the past 5 years, I would say.
5 years. So how did you come up with your name, Kiia?
It's my actual name. So.
Oh, it is?
Well, I was previously.
Well, I guess a lot of people you never know, right?
I know. I'm pretty sure people would make up an artist name, right? But I just added an extra I though.
Okay.
Just because of I'm pretty sure Kiia, the car, is paying a lot of money for. I didn't want to confuse brands. You know what I mean?
So, yeah, I know, but they should bring you in.
There you go. Or I gotta do a collaboration with them.
Or even have a soundtrack or something.
There you go.
Real Life Matters. We're here. Things that could happen. So okay, so you have a song that we're going to be releasing. And it's going to be releasing next week, Friday. Yes. And there's a little story behind it, a little bit of a tragic story. So can you tell us what inspired you to write the night of the night with the night?
King of the night.
Night. Okay. So can you tell us about that?
Absolutely. Yes. So I was kind of on a roll last year, releasing a lot of music, and I released a track around the globe that got really good feedback. So we were just on the way of releasing the EP, like with a couple of singles leading to the EP, and we had this whole game plan, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
So all of a sudden, one of my best friends, he got shot and killed in front of his house. And I'm not talking anybody who's into anything bad. Like, this is a guy who's a hairstylist. Like, he's a friendly guy, making everybody laugh, like telling jokes all the time, breakdancing, like all kinds of cool stuff. Like, just the most friendliest guy you'll see, like biggest heart. And I was actually with him the night before, like just hanging out, having drinks, just a regular night. So when this happened, it was such a shock, and I can't even describe the emotions I was going through, but I was like in a shock. It was almost like I went through all the emotions, actually, disbelief, and I was checking the news. Is this for real? In the midst of all that, in the midst of the chaos, I just turned back to writing, and I just started writing out my emotions, and came up with a little piano hook, and I sent it to my producer friend.
It's okay. I can't hear you.
So he put a beat on it, sent it back. I started writing to the song, and it just slowly kind of started coming together. And I'm very grateful to be able to express myself through music, because it turned out into a beautiful piece that really helped me with the healing process. And I just pray that it does the same for everybody else, you know, especially now with 2020, everybody went through all that. And even 2021, it's all dragging in. I feel like a lot of people lost people that they really love and care about. So that's the message of this track. It's kind of like not even a sad track, but mostly just bringing his essence, or you know, what his soul was. Like I tried to paint a picture of that, you know, the kind of person he was.
Well, that must be very traumatic for you to actually go through. You know, your friend got shot and died.
Yeah, yeah. That was very, very tough. I would say this was the toughest thing I had to deal with. Like I've lost some close people in my life, you know, like, you know, cousin, best friend, uncle, my grandma, grandpa, you know what I mean? And it was all like, some of them were like 35, they were really young, but having your friend murdered, like that's another level that I hope nobody experiences that. It's such a
But did they
painful.
catch did they catch the person that murdered that shot him, or did they catch him?
No, unfortunately not. It's been 5 months. This happened in November,
Wow.
and they found one guy who was apparently the driver, and he's about to get out on bail. So they haven't really done anything.
So what? It was on the news then, right? This that happened.
Yes, yeah, it was all over the news,
God, I think
and
I
in
saw
front of
that
his house.
headline.
Pardon me?
I think I saw that on the news.
Yeah, it was like in Richmond Hill, and it's such a friendly neighborhood in Toronto. It's like a family neighborhood. You know, you never expect this kind of tragedy to happen in front of the guy's house. They shot him 5 times. It was just very, very tragic. And you know, I'm very close friends with his family, with his brothers. So like the pain that they're going through is very hard to see. So I just tried to capture it in a way that would, you know, bring his memory to life and kind of keep his essence. Like he wanted everyone to laugh and party and have a good time. He wouldn't want anybody to be sad and crying over him. You know what I mean? He was that kind of guy. So I tried to bring that with the video, with the song, you know, and I really hope it delivers the message.
Well, you know, that song's going to be with you forever, and his memory is going to be in that song, and it's going to help him and their family, yourself. Every time you hear that song, he's never going to be forgotten, and that's
Yes.
very admirable of you to do that.
Thank you so much.
Right?
Thank you. Honestly, it's the least I could do. He was such a good friend. You know what I mean? I'm not just saying that. Like, just such a good guy. Some people deserve it. You know what I mean? It's like the world needed to know who this guy is. And I tried to bring that up with this track, you know? So I'm so excited for you guys to hear it next Friday.
So who have you worked with?
In terms of
producers or you know, singers, if you did, you know, any collabs?
Yeah, I've done some work with Glenn Morrison. He's a very well-known Canadian producer. I've worked with Derek Brin. He's also worked with a lot of great artists like Masari. I've worked with Poobon. I've worked with Catchy Beats, like some really, really good producers that I was fortunate enough to work with. And I actually have a track that I'm working on with Yas, who's like one of the biggest Persian rappers. You know, he's got a great following, amazing impact behind his music, and I'm fortunate enough to be working with great artists right now, and kind of like we're writing together and we're working on different projects. Lots of exciting stuff happening soon.
All right. So, and who would you like to work with in the future?
Oh man, that's a great question. You know what? I love Sting. He's one of my biggest inspirations. You know, I would love to work with him. From Canadian artists, we got some amazing talent in Toronto, like Justin Bieber or The Weeknd. Like they're amazing. You know, I would love to work with them. Yeah, and I'm in the process of working with some of the artists that you may know in Toronto, and I'm supposed to keep it on a hush right now, so try not to say too much.
Tell us. You can't give us a hint. Because we have a lot of people that watch the show, and what happens when they watch the show here? They reach out to you, and they reach out to your music. They reach out to you. They and they get snapped up and stuff. So that's why when I asked the question about like who would you like to work with, that's why we always put it out there, because you never know, because somebody next to know, here's so and so calling you. So I'm reaching out to you.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
All right, and what's your style of music that you do?
Electro pop, R&B pop, and I've done a couple of house remixes for my songs, but it's mainly R&B pop and electro pop.
Wow. Yeah. And so what inspires you to get up and do what you do every day?
Life. Like I'm just obsessed with human potential. And one of the biggest things that I think we're all here to do is just find the realest version of ourselves and do everything we can to kind of bring out the best version of ourselves. So just working on bettering myself every day, improvement and progress. I think that's what inspires me. And just the people in my life. I'm fortunate enough to have like an amazing family, like my mom, some of my friends, and like people, everyday life inspires me, nothing crazy. Like I wake up in the morning and I love my coffee. You know what I mean? I look forward to it. I look forward to the little things, it's the little things that always impacts me the most, kindness or somebody's smile, you know what I mean? Like little things that it just triggers something and then boom, next thing you know, I want to write about it.
All right. So when we come back, we're going to ask you a few more questions. We're just going to take a brief break. Because we got to, we got to put in the commercials here from the sponsors and the people.
Sounds good. Gotta do what you got to do.
Or else we'll be here for them. So we'll be right back in a moment, everybody. Stay tuned. We'll be back more with Kiia.
Awesome.
Looking for a TV show that brings you a raw, uncut, unbiased opinion? What about a show providing a platform to tell us about your business or talent? Tune in to Talk It Out, Monday through Friday, hosted by Chill of Come Clean Empire and his co-host, DBoss, where we bring you not just a TV show, but a TV experience.
So mass torts are any sort of lawsuits that affect people harmed by products. And so my job here is to lead up the investigations on those products and also help our team, manage our team that answer the phone calls when our clients call in every day, and fix our clients' problems and help them guide the case managers with the issues that they're having with our clients or with the defendants.
One more. So 3 heaping tablespoons of tomato paste. We're gonna go in with our chicken. There you go. So you want to give this a good mix now. Make sure your cabbage is coated with everything.
Let me wine on you. Let me wine on you. Let me wine on you. Yeah, I'm catching fever, a fever, running on you. Don't wear your body and coiling, girl. I'm not toying with you. I'm a believer, receiver, taking from you. Here's what I wanna do, girl. Let me wine on you. Let me wine on you. Girl, let me wine on you. Push back and let me wine on you.
Well, we're back here with everybody with Kiia. Oh, you want to play something for us on the guitar? It's okay. It's only live TV. But can you tell us a little bit about the signal around the globe?
Sure, absolutely, yeah. It's a beautiful love story. it's kind of like about your favorite person and taking a trip with them around the globe, and that person that you can call home no matter where you end up.
Well, do you have that person?
I used to, which is when I wrote the song.
He's available, people, so don't be running down the man now. But what we're gonna do, we're just gonna play a little bit of this around the globe, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it. Just 1 minute.
Sounds good.
Look at it.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
What's going on with this? Hold on. We're going into something that we don't need to go into. Kind of went into something that you don't need to be doing. That's all right. But anyway, that's some good music anyways that we're listening to right there. But somehow it went into this thing.
Yeah, definitely not this one.
That's it.
There we go.
There we go. I don't know what came out.
Nice.
I could show you things you've never seen before. Want me to take you around the globe? No matter where we go with you, I'm home. Little shook, lots of spice, rolling on the beach till the sunrise. Maybe someday, somehow down the road, we're in the place where you won't let go. I can show you things you've never seen before. I can take you around the globe. I can show you things you've never seen before. I can take you around the globe. Got a dream in your heart, inside the chest, and if you got that boy, you're blessed. Fuck the rest, cause baby, you the best. How you give me that look like a bullet to the chest, and this ain't a test, it's a miracle. We live in the dream, get a miracle. Take my chances, cause baby, you the best. You're my star, Jack. Far from the rest, and this ain't a test, it's a miracle. We live in the dream, get a lyrical. I'll never hurt you, never doubt you. Baby, you my world, can't live without you. Can't live without you. I can show you things you've never seen before. I can take you around the globe. I can show you things you've never seen before. I can take you around the globe.
Wow. That's a good beat.
Thank you.
That's really good. But you had to do a lot of aerobics and stuff in there. I guess you did some weight.
Yes.
It's you, right? It's you.
Yeah, that was me.
Wow. You look so different in the video.
It's the beard. It's the beard.
And then she's doing a lot of those aerobics and those, what is it, calisthenics? So I guess those kind of exercises and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
love it. Love it. It's definitely
I love the boat. I love the boat. Where did you shoot that? Did you shoot that here in Toronto?
So that was all shot in Toronto.
Wow.
Lake Shore, actually. So it's like literally all shot in Toronto.
I thought it was looking like you were in the Caribbean or something.
Right?
Wow.
Crazy, yeah. And
I'm telling you, Toronto has so many places that people don't realize you could shoot, and you think that you're somewhere else, because some people shoot so many videos, and you would think that it was somewhere else, and it's right here.
Oh yeah, definitely. We have so many beautiful places in and around Toronto, right? So you have
to. So what's the craziest thing that happened to you while you were maybe recording that video, or something you want to tell people?
Oh my God. Wow. Let's see. A lot of crazy things happened. So that was actually, it's a funny story. So I was fortunate enough to work with a director. His name is Saeed SJ. He's like, he's very big on the international scene. You know, he does a lot of like Persian music videos, but he's very big on the international scene. And Norman Powell, actually, from Raptors, he ended up sponsoring the video. So we got his clothing and everything. Yeah, it was amazing. So we started shooting. It was supposed to be like a 1 week shoot, and we planned it, all the pre-production. You know, we're going to shoot this on this day and this one on this day. And it was going pretty good according to plan. So we shot the boat scene first, actually, because it was like summertime, and it was the last day of summer. The director called me literally, like, he's like, we got to shoot tomorrow. Like, so we flipped everything around. It was the only nice day with sunshine. You know how Toronto gets near the end, right? So we shot the boat scene, and then we shot the gym scene, and we wanted to do a driving scene. And then like the seasons changed, and like we couldn't find a classic car. We were looking for a classic car, and like there were no classic cars to be found in the wintertime. It was just such a hassle to be able to shoot the next season. So it ended up actually being another 6 months going into a whole other season. And then I think we released it after a year or something like that. Like by the time everything came together, right?
So what other crazy thing happened to you? Come on, you say you got a few things, so we want to.
Oh my God!
We want to know, because those are the best. Those moments make, even though it's the video, they make what makes you today, right? So it makes you stand out.
Yeah, from this specific video.
Mm-hmm.
I think actually it was the gym scene, because we envisioned this thing in our head, but when you're there, it's like you don't realize how many takes you got to do of the same exercise. You know, cameras, they want different angles and stuff like that. So that partner pull-ups that you see, oh my God, it's like we would do like 5, and it's like, guys, we need like a little break. You can't just shoot the next one right away. Like, give us a minute, let me reload. You know.
Well, so, especially her doing that split with the rope.
Yes. So she was pretty much in splits all day long. So that was like what I found hilarious, because she warmed up in splits, and as soon as the director saw that she could do the splits, every other scene is a split. You know, like in the locker room.
I wish I didn't do that. Okay, so what happened to you? Nothing happened to you, or you just were mad at the how the thing rolled up, or you know? You did a lot of weights in there. Were you on a bike too? I think you were on a bike, right? Or no?
No bike, but yeah, lots of weights in there. That's actually one of the gyms that like one of my friends owns this studio, so we just booked it for a whole day, kicked out all the trainers, and lit it up. It looks kind of like a nightclub, right? It doesn't look like a gym anymore.
But you know it's a gym because you guys have the gym in there, but it did look like a nightclub. Yeah, the weights into the nightclub.
Yeah.
But she must have been real tired after that. After you guys.
Oh my God! Yes. Definitely, I needed like a week off after that to recover.
And if the guys don't get it, take 1, take 2. You might have to do 20 takes of it, and you'll be like, oh, if I could do this take again. That's it.
Yes. Oh my God! I think some of the takes we had to throw out because it was just off. Like.
All right. So can you tell everybody, it was great, your thing's releasing. I'm sorry we can't play it today, but, can tell people where to find you, social medias and stuff like that, where to get you at?
Absolutely. So you can find me under Kiia, the way it's spelled here, so Kiia, and Kiia Music across all platforms. So it's Kiia Music Official on Instagram, Kiia Music on YouTube, and everywhere else like under Kiia. Or Spotify, it's just under Kiia, Kiia. And this single is actually available for pre-save now on Spotify and Apple Music. It's called King of the Night. So it's coming out next Friday. And it's going to be a great follow-up to Around the Globe. I feel like the listeners are really going to enjoy this one. Although it's a little bit on the sad side, I try to not make it a sad song. It's a inspiring kind of emotion. You know what I mean?
All right. So, is there any shout-outs you want to give before we sign out with you? To anybody?
Do I want to give any shout-outs?
Yes. To yourself, I guess. No.
Sure, yeah, I'll give some shout outs. So I'll give some shout outs to Danny Boy, who's the person who inspired me to write this song, my best friend. God bless his soul. My mom, always been there for me since day one. I have the greatest mom. And my friends, Ramin, Aiden, and Majid. Like, hello.
All right. Well, I do want to thank you, Kiia, for coming on and sharing your moment and, and telling everybody the story, because I know that was hard for you to do that, but I guess you're going to be telling that story for a long time when the record gets released out.
Yes.
So, please, people, follow him, like him, go support the album. For people that didn't know the story, you're supporting the music, the song for a good cause. That's something very dear to Kiia. And, everybody just keep following me, keep watching. And just keep subscribe to this Care Vision, subscribe to Bell, me. You can see all the stuff there. So anyways, I do want to thank Kiia again for coming on and spending some time with me and talking about his journey in the music.
Thank you so much for having me, DBoss. You're amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, you got to come back again when you get your other song comes out. And,
yes.
keep you up to date with what's happening with you, because people will, this is being broadcast to 12 million people in 12 million homes. So
amazing.
People are seeing that. All right. So anyways, I do want to thank everybody for tuning in today for Real Life Matters. So bye for now.
Thank you.